everyone. Hello. Hello. Keep coming in. Good Monday evening. What a blessing. What an honor. What a joy it is. Amen. To be with you on tonight. It is Monday night. Women with Purpose leveling up. Come in from everywhere. Like and share. Let somebody know that we're on tonight. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I'm super excited. Here we are, just about done. We can pretty much say a couple days from now, done with the very first month of the year. Many of us have been on consecrations, have been on fast, have been on just redeveloping, rededicating our lives, both naturally and spiritually, to things that matter to us. And so that's been really our entire month of January. And so here we are tonight. I believe this is the last Monday of the first month of the year. So come on in, like and share. Let everyone know that we are on tonight. Hello, everyone. Those of you that are viewing us on the Women with Purpose page, hello to you. Those of you who are viewing us from our church page, our Bethel page, hello to you. And those that are viewing us from YouTube and different other means, just hello to everybody from wherever it is you're viewing, from the East Coast, the West Coast, north of us, south of us. Hello. I am excited. I always do a few announcements before we get started. Let me know if you can hear me and can see me okay. We are even much more closer to our 2024 conference coming up in April 11th, 12th, and 13th. And I have officially slotted everybody, thank you, that will be with us on Thursday night. We will have a night of healing and deliverance, church service, an experience with God. And we're not going to leave the same. We're going to leave there differently than what we came in. And so you don't want to miss us on Thursday night. But even if you can't come on Thursday night, hello. Even if you can't come on Thursday night, then on Friday night, you'll hear from me, yours truly, giving you what thus said the Lord on Friday night. And then on Saturday afternoon from 1 o'clock till about 3 o'clock or so, we have our Women Empowering Women, and we have some dynamic panelists that will come and pour into us. Some of us are business owners or would like to start a small business, would like to understand some ins and outs about business, the good, the bad, the ugly about businesses. And so we want to make sure that our purpose is lined up to that, with those of us who are business owners or entrepreneurs or want to be. So we'll have someone there for that. We're going to also have some people there to talk about our health. We always find a time where we can make sure that we are naturally fit, and we do all of what we have to do for our natural body so that we can do all the things that we desire to do, both naturally and spiritually. So we'll have have a fabulous young lady, a dear friend of mine, longtime friend of mine, will be there, and she's going to talk about her initiative. She is a breast cancer survivor. So to all of our cancer survivors, all of our breast cancer survivors, I know you are going to really enjoy what she is doing, what she has done, and her push to help us keep the fight with cancer, period. Cancers come in all forms, especially with us as women. A lot of times we just focus on the breast cancer part, but there are some other cancers that are really predominant amongst us as Black women, but us, period, at all races. You don't have to be Black, white, whatever. It comes on us, whether it's generational or just happen chance. And so she is a wonderful woman that's going to come and present to us. Also, we're going to have someone there to talk about our insurances and making sure that we're up to date. You have to be up to date with that stuff, because every year it changes, whether you have insurance from your job or whether you are dependent on marketplace or other governmental insurances or private insurances. You have to be up to date on those things because they change all the time. Our jobs change all the time. Their policies change all the time. And then we're also are looking forward to really talking about some trauma things, some trauma informed things that we want to talk about. Some of us have been through some things and we need to learn how to let it go. We need to learn how to move past it, move forward, how to move forward through some of the things that we have had to go through in life. So I just want to let you know that the conference is ready. We just waiting on the date. We just waiting on the date. The conference is ready. And if you have not done so, please go to our webpage. People have already, even as of last night, was registering on our website, womanwithpurpose.net. If you can, put it in the chat. Let me slow down so that I can show you where you need to go. So here is our website. Boom, there it is. And when you go to little three lines up there, if you're on your phone, it may look different on your computer. You'll find where it says events. You'll click on the events page and you will see our event, Women with Purpose Conference, and you go through there and you register. Registration is now open, so we want you to register. The amount of the registration is a small fee of $45. You're going to have a great plethora of things that you will receive for your $45, and so it's all for us. It's all for us, my friends and sisters and family that is in the Kenosha, Milwaukee, Racine area. Look, I need to see you all there. If not all three of those days, one or two of those days, we want to see you. If you are far away and you're not coming here, maybe you can fly, you can catch the bus, you can catch the train, however you want to do. Come be with us. We invite you to, but you still can register, and we will make sure that you receive everything that you're supposed to receive while because of your support. So thank you in advance for registering for this small fee of $45. You're not going to go to many women's conferences for only $45 and get all of the things that we have for you. So register. Our theme this year is In Pursuit for our true purpose, in pursuit of our true purpose. We want to be in pursuit. And our scripture that we're going off of is when Paul said, I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling. We need to get in the press, you all, for the things that is destined for our lives, that is already predestinated for our lives because of who we are. So register, you all. Register. Those of you who see me all the time from church, you may register. You can register. I know we're working on our church anniversary, but some of us may need to just get it all out of the way so that you don't have to worry about it. But register. Only $45. How is that sounding? How that sound to y'all? How does that sound to you all? Listen. Thank you all. Keep coming in, like and share. Let everybody know we're on. I really do thank God for you all. I'm grateful every day. It's not a day that go by where I'm not thinking about the Women with Purpose and all that we can do for you to help better you in all aspects of life. And I'm always listening to God for him to lead me and guide me. To help you do just that. So I am grateful for all of you. Today, let's chat, let's talk, you all. And when God gave me this kind of conversation to have, I said, Lord, are you sure you want me to say this? I said, give me some insight. Help me to really say it the way that it needs to come out. And he just simply said, just make it plain. Somebody put that in the comments. Just make it plain. Sometimes we try to find some fantastic way sometimes to say things. Sometimes we try to find some, big words or big cliches or whatnot to say things. But sometimes things just need to be said. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves of some things. Yeah, just make it plain. We just need to remind ourselves of some things. And so today, our Monday motivation, I put it in on there. And I think, if I remember, I think it was was it Chris Tucker who said this in one of his movies. It might have been Rush Hour or something like that. And he said, can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And he know that he was talking to I think it's Jackie Chan, and the language barrier. But when I was reminded of that, thank you for putting that in the comments, our website for registration. When I was reminded of that, I said, God, I wonder if we really understand the power that's in our tongue. I wonder if we really understand how much progress we can make when we speak the right things, or how damaging we can be when we don't speak the right things, when we don't put the right things in the atmosphere. And sometimes we're so quick to say something. I think there's even a scripture in the Bible that talks about being slow to speak, but quick to hear. Sometimes we can mess up our day, our morning, our atmosphere, our environment. We can mess up life. We can mess up blessings that have already been predestined over our life, all by what we say. All by what we say. And so we have to remember to make sure that our conversations are that of encouragement, that it's engaging, that it's engaging of things of importance, especially when we are proclaiming and professing and accepting this lifestyle that we have been given of women with purpose, who have the true desire, who have the ambition to go to our next level. Whatever your level is, your ambition is supposed to be to go to the next level. Wherever you are in life, naturally and spiritually, you're supposed to have enough ambition to go to the next level. So even in our conversation, we need to make sure that we are engaging ourselves in the way we talk and what we say, what comes out of our mouths. It needs to be things of importance. It needs to be things of purpose. Am I talking to anybody tonight? We need to make sure that the things that come out of our mouth, we are avoiding negative energy. We need to make sure that what is coming out of our mouth, it is not putting in the atmosphere negative energy in our space, in our environment. What you say matter. And I know sometimes, and I've heard people say, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what they say. How they think I feel. I'm going to say what I need to say. No, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes, ladies. Pump your brakes. Guess what? You need to care. Guess what? It needs to matter. It need to matter to you what you put in the atmosphere. It need to matter what you speak over your life. It need to matter what you speak over your children. It need to matter what you speak over your health, over your finances, over your mental stability. It need to matter. You need to care what comes out of your mouth. Listen, our words have a significant impact. It has a significant impact on ourselves and those around us. Somebody put it in the comments. What I say matter. What I say matter. It matters. We need to be mindful of what we say and focus on positive and meaningful communication. We, as women with purpose, that's it. What I say matters. We can create a more uplifting and supportive atmosphere when we are careful with the words that come out of our mouth. Sometimes if some of us can be honest with ourselves, if we be true with ourselves, some of us may be dealing with situations now because of what we said yesterday, what we said 5 years ago, what we said 10 years ago. There's a reason. There's a reason. If you believe that your body can be healed, if you believe that you can be set free, if you believe that you can be delivered, then guess what? That's what you need to speak. Somebody said this to me a long, long time ago, because I was, and this is for those of you who are dealing with health challenges, I was accepting, if that makes sense, what was going on in my body. And I was saying, oh, this is my, asthma, or this was my bronchitis. This is my sinuses I was dealing with. This is my, sometimes we accept some things. And if you accept it, then guess what? It's yours. It's yours. I always have this. I always, feel I always this. I always deal with uh 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 bone problems. I always have my back problems, my diabetes, my sugar, my high blood pressure, but I'm here to tell somebody to release it. Release it. Change your language. Change your language. Change your language. How can we change our language? Guess what? We can choose our words wisely. Have you ever heard somebody or talk with somebody that always got something quick to say? Every time you say something, they got something quick to say back. Sometimes we need to slow it down. Sometimes we need to take a minute. Sometimes we need to take a pause before we respond or before we react. Sometimes we need to wait. Think about what I'm about to say. Think about what you're about to say. Think about what's getting ready to come out of your mouth. And not only what's getting ready to come out of your mouth, but how it's getting ready to come out of your mouth. Am I about to say what I need to say and it be interpreted the way I need it to be interpreted? Come on. Is it what I'm about to say going to be hurtful, going to hinder, going to stop progress for myself, for somebody else? Sometimes we need to slow it down. And our brain may be going, but there needs to be some control here. So we need to choose our words wisely. We need to be wise. We need to be mindful of the words that we use and their potential impact. What are you saying and what is it that you want it to do? Well, you hurt my feelings. Well, I wanted it to hurt your feelings. Come on, ladies. We got to do better than that. We must watch what we say, even to our husbands, to our children. We must watch what we say. We must watch how we respond, how we react. We must choose our words wisely. I see you, Connie. Yes, season our words with grace. Don't be so quick to be a firecracker. I'm going to have the last say. I'm going to have the last word. I'm going to say what I mean to say, and what I say is what I say. No. Not when we are filled with purpose, not when we are aligned with purpose, not when we are women of God, not when we are leaders in our churches, not when we are leaders on our jobs, not when we are leaders in our homes, not when we have purpose aligned to our lives, not when we are trying to line up our will to the Most High God. We just can't say what we want to say, what we feel like we want to say. Even in our texting or our typing, even on Facebook, can I tell you there are so many times that I've had to say something to somebody and I may have wanted to text it and I've had to delete half of the text because consciously I was like, I don't know how that's going to sound. And here's the thing, you don't know what the other person is going through on the other side of that phone, or the thing that person is going through that's going to read what you write. And how many of you know there's a bunch of ways we can say hello? There's a whole lot of meanings to just one word, hello. You can say hello, or you can say hello, or you can say hello. You can say it all kinds of ways, right? And depending on where I am and how I interpret it. So we must be mindful. We must make sure we are choosing our words wisely. Any and everything shouldn't come out of our mouth. Not when we are confessing who we are and who we want to be, where we want to go. Your words have power to them. So you can't say what you want to say. You can't say what you want to say. You can't always say how you feel. I saw this. Let me keep going. The next one I want you to know, we need to focus on positive communication. It needs to be our focus that what I'm saying is going to be positive. How many of us grew up with the concept or with the cliche that says if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all? How many of us heard that? Everything we need to say, it needs to be about positive. It needs to come within the lines of positive communication. We need to be able to encourage. Our words need to be encouraging. Our words need to be uplifting to ourselves and to somebody else. We need to learn, especially us as women, how to give compliments. When is the last time you gave somebody a compliment? Not a put down, not a stare, not an eye roll. Come on, you eye rollers. Come on, tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on. Some time ago, I saw this and it was crazy, and I laughed at it. And you may have seen it too, where the little blurb was, God did, God Sunday. Yes, somebody said, she said, God delivered me from my mouth, but He's still working on my facial expressions. He delivered me maybe from the mouth, but how many know, we got some facial expressions too, right? So we need to make sure that everything we say, we're at some point giving compliments, saying something nice, saying something positive, saying something encouraging, appreciating, putting this sense of appreciation in the atmosphere. I'm talking about us watching our mouth, watching what we say, understanding that the words that we say matter. We also need to, when we are watching what we say and when we are realizing what we say matter, what we put in the atmosphere matter, we need to also practice active listening. We need to learn how to listen. Sometimes we didn't listen and we flying off the handle. You didn't even hear what they said, and you boom, you about to tell somebody else. You about to say what you need to say. No, listen. Listen at what I said. Listen at what was said. Especially when you are engaged in conversation, give full attention to the one that's talking to you so that what you will respond with, so how your reactions will be, it will be constructive. Y'all may not like the next one, but it's an avoid gossip. I'm going to pause. I know I got about 4 minutes left. Avoid gossip. Listen, gossipers will gossip with those who will gossip with them. Don't call me trying to talk about nobody. Don't call me to ask me, did I hear the latest news on my sister or my brother? Don't call me with somebody else's business, personal business, matters. I'm not a gossiper. I'm not going to entertain it. Women with purpose, we don't entertain gossip. He said, she said, they said. What I found out about gossip is that when you sit and you entertain gossip, the one that bring it to you gonna bring it to somebody else, and they're gonna say all of what you said and not gonna say nothing of what they said. When it comes to you, shut it down. Say, let's pray about it. Change the subject. Redirect the conversation. Avoid gossip. Avoid it at all costs. When you see the conversation is going left, shut it down, ladies. Shut it down. Get off the phone. Leave the environment. We got to watch what we say. We must watch what we say. And I'll leave you with this. Not only do we need to be mindful, and I was saying this just a minute ago, with our verbal communication, but even our nonverbal communication. That's what I'm talking about, the eye rollers. Come on now. You know, the little smirks on our face. What are you really saying? Come on, women with purpose. Come on, saints of the Most High God. Come on, bodies of believers. Come on, entrepreneurs. Come on, CEOs. Come on, authors. Come on, women with purpose that's looking to go to the next level. What are you saying in your body language? With your head tilted, with the rolling of your neck, with the rolling of your eyes. Your body language says a lot. Your body language says, I want to be here or I don't want to be here. Your body language says, I'm listening or I'm not listening. Your body says, I care or I don't care. What are you speaking in your nonverbal communication? What are you saying? I think I said this last week or the week before. Sometimes we gotta shh. There comes a time in our life where we just need to be quiet. We don't have to have a response to everything. Whew. We don't have to be so quick to respond to everything. Some of us need to slow it down just so we can get our thoughts together. That even if a situation arises where you do need to say what you need to say, it won't come out ungodly or unholy, or it won't come out in a way that does not benefit both of you. We need to watch what we say. Watch how we say it. Watch our verbal communication, our nonverbal communication. Watch what's put into our ear gate so that what's put in here won't come out of here wrong. By incorporating these practices of watching what comes out of our mouth in our everyday language, we will be able to foster an environment of positivity. We'll be able to foster a spiritual environment. We will then have standards and morals and boundaries about ourselves. There's some things I can say, certain people, you know what? They didn't say that. They wouldn't say that. That's not how they talk. And then there are some people I can say, you know what? Yep, she said it. That's exactly what she said. As a matter of fact, it sounds just like the words that was coming out of her mouth. We need to be known. I saw somebody put it on there for a woman that is seasoned with grace with our words, even at home with our husbands. Watch how you talk to these men. One day maybe we'll have a good conversation about relationships. And I'm not saying that I'm a pro at it, but I've learned some things. And I'm sure you have too. We have some old mothers of Zion on here that can probably chime in and help us with some things. But we need to be women seasoned with grace. We need to be women seasoned with grace, watching our words, watching our actions, watching our verbal communication. Be gentle women, be kind women, be sweet women. Don't be so loud and boisterous all the time. Ask God to give you a quiet spirit sometime. I didn't do a lot of talking today. I didn't do a lot of texting today. Didn't do a lot of what I usually do. I just wanted to just quiet my spirit today. And that was my ever endeavor, because I wanted to practice what I preach. And as we move to our next month of February, and closer to the time we get to our conference, I want to be right mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I want everything about me to be right. And what's for me, I want to have for me. And what's not for me, then I want God to show me what's not for me and to replace it with what is for me. That's why we got to watch what comes out of our mouth. What you say does matter. I love you. I praise God for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, go on that website and register. When you register, we'll contact you because I need your shirt size. March 1st is the end of the registration. Everybody must register by March 1st, so that you can get all of what you need to get for the conference. We can order what we need to order for all of you that are coming, and the guests will be prepared to come and pour into us. You don't want to miss. It's 3 nights, but guess what? We can do it. We can do 3 nights. Now, we go on vacation for 5 nights, 4 days, 5 nights, all of those. We can do 3 days of being empowered. We can do 3 days of being empowered. The first night, Thursday, is about healing and deliverance. The second night, Friday night, you'll hear from me, yours truly. And the third day rather, we'll come together, women empowering women, touching and hitting on different areas and aspects of our life that does deal with us as women, and have a little lunch, and you'll be able to purchase books and all other things that are out there that may be for free or for purchase. Those things you'll have access to. So $45. You cannot beat it. Register, 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 register. I love you. Thank God for you. Have a great and prosperous rest of the week until we see each other again. Good night.